My name is Austin King. I interviewed Coach Nick Taylor, who's the defensive coordinator here at Bethany. A little background on him. Like I said, he's the defensive coordinator and strength and conditioning coach here at Bethany College. He's had this job for 4 years. He played at Sterling for 2 years, and he's coached now for just over 10 years. Coach Taylor's original choice and major was marketing, just out of high school going into college. He said that marketing was originally a fallback plan. He always wanted to be a coach, but he wanted to have the fallback plan of the marketing major. He eventually changed that major upon transferring schools. He went to a few different schools, as we'll see throughout the presentation. He said that coaching was his choice of profession because of influences he had on past coaches throughout his life. Immediately out of high school, he attended Dubuque University to play football and attain his marketing degree. At the end of the year, he had moved on. He had tried to play at Northern Iowa University, but his grades weren't good enough to be accepted in there. So he moved on and ended up at Ellsworth Community College, where he spent time. He spent a year there and then a year at another community college back in Iowa before transferring to Sterling College. That's where he finished up playing his college football and attained his bachelor's degree in business administration. Let's see. He's also got a minor in physical education, and he received a master's of sports science with an emphasis on coaching from the United States Sports Academy. Grade-wise, as a freshman, Coach Taylor admitted to being just about a 2.0 student. As I said earlier, he intended on transferring to Northern Iowa, but his GPA was too low. He said because of the turn down, it kind of gave him the want to step his grades up, and while he was attending Ellsworth, he managed to pull a 3.8. And then throughout his last 4 or 5 semesters, he had a 3.8 or higher, which allowed him to graduate with just above a 3.2. All right. After college, he knew that in the coaching profession, it's tough to get the job that you really want. He told me that usually you set out and apply for a lot of jobs, and you just kind of get what you can take. So it took him 3 months to actually receive his first job. He was starting his applications while he was still attending school, and his first job was he got at a high school in Mobile, Alabama, which is actually right across the street from the United States Sports Academy, conveniently. Like I said, he landed his first gig as a varsity offensive line coach and JV head coach and throwers coach, actually, for track, and at the high school in Alabama. He worked as a full-time coach and also attended the U.S. Sports Academy, which probably took a lot of time. After that, he moved on to Morningside College, where he worked as the defensive line coach for 4 years and the JV head coach for 2 years. He was also the special teams coordinator for a year and was the strength and conditioning coach for 4 years. His next stop was Eureka College, where he served as the assistant head coach and offensive coordinator for 2 years. He also coached every position on offense while he was there, and was the director of intramurals, which leads him to his current job, which is at Bethany College. Like I said, he's been here for 4 years. I've played for him for 3 of these 4 years. A little about the profession. The level of coaching at which he's at. He said, of course, everyone originally wants to be a bigger Division I coach, but it doesn't always work out. And he said actually after he spent time at Morningside College, which is a smaller school, that he liked the small college atmosphere and thought it'd be a good place to kind of build a home at. Kind of talking to him about the actual coaching aspect. He isn't offensive or defensive biased. He enjoys both sides of the ball. After serving time as an offensive coordinator, he actually was applying for the head coach positions and realized that defensive coaches were getting hired over him, which is when he decided to apply as a defensive coordinator, which landed him the job here at Bethany. He said he really enjoys the coaching aspect of the job. He likes being a coordinator because he gets the freedom to game plan and call his own plays. And of course he's got to answer to the boss, the head coach, but he likes getting the freedom to coach up and whatnot. So he said he likes the developmental aspect. Like he likes being at the head of the room and grabbing the attention of the players, and the respect that he receives from the players. He kind of compared like play calling to playing a video game almost, except with the players straying a little more than the players on the video game. He says the aspect of preparing players all week and then actually getting to see how they perform on Saturday is pretty exhilarating. He likes that aspect of it. And he really enjoys being a part of so many people's lives. He told me that it's not like if you're going to get into coaching that it's not about the money. It's more about wanting to change kids' lives and be a positive influence and definitely try to better them as people. Talking to him a little more into the football aspect, strategy-wise, he runs a 3-4 defense, which I try to get in the picture here is 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers, which is different. A lot of teams run 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers. He helped develop this defense at Morningside College, where they made the switch because of players and personnel. He likes his defense just because of the multiplicity and various alignments and things you can do that just kind of outbalance the offense and give you slightly more of an advantage. And he says he would run this defense at any level of football, regardless of D1, high school. He really believes in it. Some dislikes and his salary and advancement. He said that sometimes coaches tend to feel that the number of hours they put in directly correlates with the success which a team will have, which obviously isn't necessarily true. And he stated that the game of football is simple, but as coaches they tend to make it complicated with the schemes and as much strategy as they try to put in. Salary-wise, he feels that the number of hours that he puts in, he does not receive an adequate salary. However, in coaching, it just depends on the level and the location. It changes. It differs a lot. And when asked if he'd like to advance in the profession, he said he would like to eventually either be a head coach or a position coach at a higher level, just like any other coach, always looking to advance. And then some final advice that he gave me was that the good days outweigh the bad, so don't get down because of one bad day, and that time will be put in, and sometimes family and friends may not understand, but being a coach takes up a lot of time, and it's just one of those things. And so after interviewing Coach Taylor, I learned a lot about the profession, and it actually made me more interested in maybe pursuing the coaching profession.